Hello, water signs. It's me, Brandy, from Taurean.com with a general for Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, I'm a shadow worker. That's just how this is. I'm reality. I'm not here to feed you an illusion. I'm helping you to break out of them. Okay, I think you get a little too stuck sometimes. That being said, this is like navigating your dreams of what's reality, what is an illusion, what is a boundary, you know. It's like spiritual insights are prominent, but it's also lessons around boundaries, discipline, and actual clarity. So if you're having dreams, if you're trying to tap into the subconscious, you know, that's great, your spiritual connection, but I feel like the confusion of not being grounded is leaking over into like what reality is. Okay, so grounding your spiritual tendency into reality is to set boundaries, or like keeping your feet on the ground when you're trying to tap in on the emotional depth. Weird that it's coming out, but okay. Just that's fine. Dream big, connect deep, friends, but differentiate between what's genuine spiritual guidance and what's wishful thinking and illusions when you tap in. It's like, because you could turn a vision into a tangible reality, but I just keep getting this slippery slope with my meditation, right? Ace of Cups. You know what I think of when I see this? It's the solution and the poison. Too much. Knight of Pentacles. The Judgment. And the King of Swords. Earth signs got the King of Swords and Judgment, but theirs was like in the beginning. We have the Six of Wands as well under the deck. Sorry about the light. Anyways, the challenge is balancing dreams with discipline, like your visions being grounded in reality without falling into the abyss. You know, like emotions with grounded, like earth. That's probably why earth is in here. Okay. You could get, with grounded effort, life-changing like realizations, because this is like transforming the spiritual and the emotional insight into a lasting change, where it's like it could put you into a new phase of existence. But it's, everyone is getting this emphasis on boundaries that support your growth by staying grounded. It seems to be a big thing right now playing out for me. You're allowed to feel, but you got to ground your feelings, right? To use your spiritual insight for the real world change, with practical steps, and don't rush, okay? Don't try to rush the spiritual growth. That's what I keep picking up. I think on the last water signs, I had picked up something like this about actual spirituality, but it's going to have reflection, honesty, and responsibility with great power. You know what I mean? So blending into intuition with discipline and trusting that voice to take steady, slow action is actually going to transform your life, right? And I'm gonna share a little secret with you. I am gifted. I do not go to anyone. I do this all day long. This is for YouTube purposes. You would have to come to me to figure that out, but this is generals. You know what I mean? And no matter what, my gift comes out, but I deal with spirituality all day. It's not fun and games, you know? you go into limbo. You can pull something out that you're not even aware of. You're trying to speak to the dead. It could be mimicking. Okay, unless they're lost wandering around, friend. It's not like they're just in your room all the time. That's something else. Okay? And I don't know. It's almost like someone is hindering every decision that they're making on whatever vision that they're picking up. And that's where they're not staying rooted in the reality of it. They just want the great outcome, the love, the money, but not the reality of the spiritual life. It's gonna get crazy, I'll tell you that much. Let's see, I feel, well, I don't want to mess the camera up. I was trying to pull these cards, I'm not going to. Anyway, let's see. Like, you can be successful, but I just feel like you're off kilter. Like, you gotta put a foot on the ground. Like, people don't get, you can portray what you want to see and what you think is a spiritual energy, okay? And I feel, I just heard with judgment there's a reckoning with no boundaries. You know what I mean? You can't just go around everywhere where you think you can. The void. Missing information. Missing information. See? You think you have something, and Spirit's like, you need to stay out of that business. You don't have business there. The moon is a friend for the lonesome to talk to. Carl Sandburg. Alright. Matters will not go as you plan. In fact, most of the time it will end up far worse than you planned. You've been caught blissfully unaware and you've missed something you were not paying close enough attention to, and you will not be able to set the situation right at the current time. Told you, you're sticking your nose where Spirit didn't think you needed to be. You're not going to be accurate. If it's about a career move, it's not the right one. This can be used to your benefit. You need to keep in mind, you can work on something you really don't want. You can interact with people you don't want to become a fixture in your life. And if you agree to plans you don't really want to come about, then it will be likely they will not come about. Meditation and any type of psychic or spiritual efforts will work out better. It's a good time to dream, but make plans. Just do not act on them. Okay? It is not time to act on them. There is missing information. Okay, that's what I have. Like I said, I'm not for the weak. I'll catch you later.